Good old gang. Are you a cyclist? Have you had a puncture recently? Did you know in Thailand these have failed the test, the health and safety inspection test? Not safe for sniffing. Anyways, if you're a cyclist and you're wondering, hey, I get issues on my bike sometimes and I'm unsure if I should become like a home mechanic or if it's just too much hassle and I should just take it to the bike shop. Here's my take. First of all, depends on your bike, honestly. Most road bikes, you've got two different types. You got mechanical, you got rim brake, and then you got disc, and the type where all your cables are running through your bike. And let me just say, if you got the type where all your cables are running through your bike with disc brakes, they are a headache. You just bring it to the bike shop. You're going to spend a fortune. You're going to spend an absolute fortune on that bike. They are dreadful. I don't have one with integrated cables, only through the frame, not the grippers. And even then, it's like still a headache. The amount of headache I've had with my disc brakes is unreal. But I'm here to lose weight, baby. I'm here to get fit, so we make do. But from my friends who ride rim brake, who ride mechanical, they always tell me how easy it is to work on the bike and how simple everything is and how anyone could be a mechanic on that type of bike. So if you don't already have one, I'd go the rim brake mechanical wire, not integrated into the bike. Maybe you gotta buy an old second-hand bike, but like, a high quality one. And listen, they'll kill it. They're genuinely golden. Just because a bike's a few years old doesn't mean it hasn't been sitting in a dentist's garage collecting dust, collecting absolutely no wear and tear. So that's what I'd say first of all. But my bike is disc, but it's kind of in the middle end. It's like a little hard to work on, but also like not really. Like, it's not impossible. So I've basically done everything on my own. I repair my bike on my own. And I would say that for everyone. Everyone should try to. Everyone should learn the skills. If you get starting simple, you get puncture. Learn how to take that tire off. Learn how to replace the inner tube. Learn how to patch the inner tube. Repair it. Because these are skills you're going to need if you get advanced and you decide to go on like a 100k, even like 50k. You're going to need these skills. You think, do you really want to just be relying on your cell phone? Like, yeah, come pick me up, mate. I'm fucking stranded. I'm stranded a mile from home. Like, nah, you want to be able to be so self-reliant, starting with the punctures. Yes, they're a headache, okay? Yes, sometimes you'll cry. You've been riding in the heat. You're dehydrated. You're a little bit like, let's get some sugar water. Zoot up. And then breathe. You know what you got to do. You just got to do it. So turn your mind off and go do that action. Take your tire off. Take your wheel off, then your tire off, and fuck it, just whip it out, get a fresh one in. You don't even have to repair it right now. Repair it when you get home. pop the tire on and start pumping. It's easy as, easy as. In fact, today I replaced my tire. Fresh tire, by the way. I didn't even have to use the levers. I cranked it all the way around, I stretched the rubber out a little bit, and popped it on. Like, that's the level you can get to. Some not so much. Some are so stiff. Like, yeah, like the Continental GP 5000s. They're super stiff. But yeah, start there. Learn how to not be frustrated at everything. Learn how to do these basic tasks. They are basic. Changing an inner tube is a basic task, but some people just are like too frustrated. So in a way, changing that inner tube is a good lesson for you. Secondly, like for the rest of the bike stuff, you should learn how to become comfortable and like have a general idea about like gears. So, you know, you can turn the little thing on the end of the derailleur and it'll make the derailleur go like that. You should learn how to tune that. And I think that's like the second most important part, because even if you're on a ride, sometimes things click and your chain's like kind of going back and forth, and mid-ride you need to get off your bike and know how to adjust it just a little bit, or you're going to be giving yourself a migraine from that chain that keeps sliding everywhere. And I've done that. I have done that for sure. So you got that. And then you got like a billion other moving parts, like the seat, you know, these are basic things, the handlebar positions. Once you get comfortable with the bike, you know, you just become affluent with it. Like, you know what you're doing. Even if you don't know what you're doing, you try stuff, because you can just reverse it. You know, if you turn the screw that way, you just turn it that way. Boom, all good, mate. So that's what I'd recommend. I'd recommend try doing things yourself before you go to the bike shop. You know, and this kind of rubs off in everything in life, you know. Try your own diet you've seen, rather than going to a doctor and getting, I don't know, whatever they're doing here, tying your fucking esophagus and ripping your ass out, stitching your ass shut so you can't eat any more food, it just piles up. You can't excrete anything, you can only absorb. Yeah, that's the life you want. So, I think that's the video. Enjoy, boys. Go repair your bike, go ride your bike, and lose some goddamn weight.